Hey, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. This is Be Rich with Grandpa's Magic. I tell you what, it is a scorcher where I'm at right now. I'm in the process of moving and constructing, building a new house. Well, basically, adding on a second story to an existing house. That's where I'm at. I'm upstairs recording in the hot construction zone. As you can see though, we've got Kamigawa on the agenda today. I'm really hoping for foil Kiki Jiki, foil senseis. I mean, I'd like to have a sensei's divining top just for, you know, my EDH decks. Kiki Jiki, not so big on the combo. I'm looking for a foil one of them though, just so I can, you know, sell for profit and get more beautiful packs. Yes, I've got gloves. I know some of you are like, oh, lose the gloves. And I'm like, I'm in a hot, dirty area. I probably shouldn't be opening the magic cards. But I've cleaned away the area as much as possible. My hands though, I'm still trying to protect the cards as much as possible. So, let's get started, shall we? Go with the Champions of Kamigawa. It's interesting. They don't have the pre-cut to them. Make it easy. So, alright, we've got Unearthly Blizzard. Up to 3 target creatures can't block this turn for 2 in a red. Sorcery Arcane. Not too bad. Not that great. River Cajun. 2 in a blue. 1/4 Spirit. There's better. Commune with Nature. Green. Sorcery. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a card among them. Put them in the bottom, or put it in your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. Not too bad. Could be better if it was instant speed, but you know, that cheap cost. It's got to be sorcery. Devouring Greed. 2 in a black. Sorcery Arcane. As an additional cost to play Devouring Greed, you may sacrifice any number of spirits. Target player loses 2 life. Plus 2 life for each spirit sacrificed this way. You gain that much life. If I ran more spirits in my extort deck, maybe. But I don't. Kitsune Healer. 3 in a white for 2/2 Fox Cleric. Tap. Prevent 1 damage that would be dealt to target creature or player this turn. Tap. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to target legendary creature this turn. Maybe put it in a Sisei deck? Or just prevent stuff to your commander. Who knows? Death Curse Ogre. 5 in a black. 3/3 Ogre Warrior. When Death Curse Ogre is put in the graveyard from play, each player loses 3 life. Silent Chant Zubera. 1 in a white. 1/2 Zubera Spirit. When Silent Chant Zubera is put in the graveyard from play, you gain 2 life for each Zubera put in the graveyard from play this turn. What's funny is that when these were standard, I was playing. I played 5 color Zubera. I did pretty decent. Yeah, I didn't do great. Not as great as the green-white spirit guy was doing, you know. But I took notes and I learned. Battle Mad Ronin. 1/1 for 1 in a red. Human Samurai. Bushido 2. When this blocks or becomes blocked, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. You know, Bushido, I kind of wish they'd bring that back. You know? Battle Mad Ronin attacks each turn if able. Bushido really was a decent mechanic. Not as broken as Horsemanship, you know. But still got what needed to be done. Cage of Hands, 2 and a white. Enchant creature can't block or attack. Pay 1 and a white, return Cage of Hands to its owner's hand. Not too bad. Yamabushi's Flame. It's one of my favorite cards out of this set for, burn wise. Deals 3 damage to target creature or player. If a creature is dealt with this damage, go to the graveyard this turn, remove it from the game instead. Yeah, I know it's a 3-cost bolt. There's so much better out there. But at the time, when, like I said, when this was the standard, play, that's what we had, But it deals 3 damage and it exiles. That's the key. That's why I think this is better than Lightning Bolt, because it exiles it. Then we got Soratami Rainshaper. 2/1 for 2 and a blue. Moonfolk Wizard. Flying. Pay 3, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Target creature you control can't be the target of spells or abilities this turn. See, a lot of these, if you're playing Landfall, I think that might be a decent. I mean, it's pay 3 though. That's a kind of a high price just for 1 creature to get hexproof, or even Shroud. That's worse than. So, Strength of Cedars. Instant Arcane. 4 and a green. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of lands you control. That's not too bad. Kind of high, but I could see it being in an Omnath deck maybe. Soratami Seer. 2/3. 4 and a blue to cast. Merfolk Wizard. Flying. Pay 4, return 2 lands you control to their owner's hand. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. I don't think this is actually that great of a card, personally, but that's just my opinion. And then we got Grateful Adept. You have no maximum hand size. 1/3, 2 and a blue, Human Wizard. It's pretty nifty. That is really nifty. I could definitely use that in my Joyra deck. And then Time Stop. 4 and 2 blue. End the turn. Not a bad card. Not entirely sure worth the value, but I think it's a decent card. I mean, in the turn, it's an instant for 6. I mean, yeah, it's a good card. Like, oh, no, I'm just gonna end your turn at your upkeep. Not too shabby. Time Stop. Liking it. Not exactly what I was hoping to pull. Next, on to Betrayers. And so, first, we have got Frost Ogre. 3 and a 2 red for a 5/3 vanilla. Mistblade Shinobi. 2 and a blue, 1/1 human ninja with ninjutsu, which you pay a blue, return an unblocked attacker you control to hand, put this card into play from your hand tapped and attacking. Ninjutsu is a beautiful mechanic. I love ninjutsu. I actually have an Atraxa Ninja Revolt deck. Yes, I know. Odd combination, but the 2 mechanics work beautifully together. Ninjutsu, I'm putting creatures out, putting creatures back, activating Revolt. Yeah, they were meant for each other. But whenever Mistblade Shinobi deals combat damage to a player, you may return target creature that player controls to its owner's hand. It's not too bad. Harbinger of Spring. 2/1. 4 and a green, spirit, protection from non-spirit creatures. Soul Shift 4. When this is put into a graveyard from play, you may return target spirit card with converted mana cost 4 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, the Soul Shift was really nice. Like I said, I seen a guy run a green-white spirit deck, and it was a spirit Soul Shift, and it was just magnificent. It was beautiful to watch run. Psychic Spear. Black. Sorcery. Target player reveals his or her hand. Choose a spirit or arcane from it. The player discards that card. Very situational at best. Kami of Tattered Shoji. 4 and a white for a 2/5 spirit. Whenever you play spirit or arcane spell, Kami of Tattered Shoji gains flying until end of turn. Not that great of a card. Torrent of Stone. 3 and a red. Instant. Arcane. Deals 4 damage to target creature. You could splice into an arcane. Sacrifice 2 mountains. Means that you could play, or as you play an arcane spell, you reveal this from your hand, pay its splice cost, which is sacrificing the 2 mountains. And if you do, you add this card's effect to the spell that you cast. I thought it was a neat idea to be able to splice into arcane. I just wish that they had, systematically made more arcane spells throughout MTG history since then. Hasn't been the case. Hopefully, if we ever return to Kamigawa, which I'm sure we will, that we'll see more arcane. I'm hoping so. Mending Hands. Prevent the next 4 damage that would be dealt to target creature or player this turn. Instant for a white. Not too bad. I'd probably run it in, as a spot in my Holy Roller Life Prevention deck that I run. Maybe. It could possibly earn a spot. Ire of Kaminari. 3 and a red for an instant arcane. Ire of Kaminari deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of arcane cards in your graveyard. Again, situational. You gotta be playing those arcane cards. Phantom Wings. 1 and a blue. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has flying. Sacrifice Phantom Wings. Return enchanted creature to its owner's hand. Not a bad card. I think I actually at one point I was running this in my Shu Yun deck to be able to give him flying, trigger his prowess, and should I need to bounce him back to my hand, hey, you got spot removal? Oh, you're trying to kill him? No, let me go ahead and take care of that real quick. But I moved on to some better things. This is still a good card though. Good card. Petalmane Baku. See, this is one of those spirits that guy was running in his green-white. And man, whew, it was crazy. He had a play set of these things. It was nasty. Whenever you play a spirit or arcane spell, you may put a key counter on Petalmane Baku. Pay 1 and remove X key counters. Add X mana of any 1 color to your mana pool. 1/2 for 1 of the green. Crawling Filth, 2/2, Fear, Soul Shift 5 for 5 and a black. It's a really high cost, but that Soul Shift, that's what kind of makes it worth it if you're running that kind of thing. Flames from the Blood Hand, 2 and a red, instant. Flames from the Blood Hand deal 4 damage to target player. The damage can't be prevented. If that player would gain life this turn, that player gains no life instead. Not too shabby. You can't prevent it, you can't gain life, and you're gonna take damage? Sign me up. Cajun of the Vanishing Touch, 1 and a blue for a 0/3 spirit defender. Whenever Cajun of the Vanishing Touch blocks a creature, return that creature to its owner's hand at end of combat. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Life Spinner. 3 and a green, 3/3, spirit, tap, sacrifice 3 spirits, search your library for a legendary spirit card, and put it into play. Then shuffle your library. Like again, green, white spirits. It was nasty. And then Yukora, the Prisoner. 5/5. 2 and 2 black. Legendary creature, Demon Spirit. When Yukora, the Prisoner, leaves play, sacrifice all non-ogre creatures you control. Well, definitely begs you to build Ogre Tribal, doesn't it? It's probably one of the least wanted spell cards that I wanted. But I can't help it at all. The pool gods are not deeming me worthy of some foily goodness. There. This one had it. Okay. We got Kitsune, Dawnblade, 2/3, Fox Samurai for 4 and a white, Bushido 1. When Kitsune Dawnblade comes into play, you may tap target creature. Not too bad. High cost though. Spiraling Embers, 3 and a red, Sorcery Arcane. Spiraling Embers deals damage to target creature player equal to the number of cards in your hand. Might work in my Joyra, because I do keep a lot of cards in my hand. Shinnin of Flight's Wings, 4 and a blue for a 3/3 spirit with flying. Channel. Pay a blue. Discard Shinnin of Flight's Wings. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. I don't think it's that great of a card. Inner Calm, Outer Strength, 2 and a green. Instant Arcane. Target creature gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand. Pretty sure we just got something like this a minute ago. We'll talk about that. I like to keep cards in my hand. I might put that one in my green-blue Rashmi deck. Or Krufix. Raving Oni Slave, 1 and a black, 3/3 Ogre Warrior. When Raving Oni Slave comes into play, you lose 3 life if you don't control a demon. When Raving Oni Slave leaves play, you lose 3 life if you don't control a demon. That just, I mean, you gotta go Ogre Demon Tribal with this stuff, guys. It was, if you wanted black, that's what you went. You went Ogre Demons. It was very hard to play, at least in my experience. Tori Watchword, 4 and a white for a 3/3 spirit with Vigilance and Soul Shift 4. Matsu Tribe Birdstalker, 2 and a 2 green for a 2/2 Snake Warrior Archer. When Matsu Tribe Birdstalker deals combat damage to a creature, tap that creature and it doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Pay a green. Matsu Tribe Birdstalker may block as though it had flying until end of turn. This is actually a really good card, in my opinion. This go really good in the Snake Naga theme type of deck that I'm currently brewing up. Kuro's Taken, 1/1, 1 and a black, Rat Samurai, Bushido 1, pay 1 and a black, regenerate Kuro's Taken. Not big on it myself. Plow through Rito, 1 and a white, instant arcane, sweep. Return any number of planes you control to their owner's hand. Target creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn for each plane's return this way. Still not impressed. Ronin Cavekeeper, 5 and a red, 4/3 Human Samurai, Bushido 2. That's about it. A really high cost for nothing really special. Cut the Earthly Bond. A blue, instant arcane. Return target enchanted permanent to its owner's hand. It's very situational. It's cheap, but it's situational. An enchanted permanent. I mean, in my group, not a whole lot of people play with enchantments that enchant other permanents. guys can hear that, I apologize. My neighbors are being not very nice. Oboro Envy Envoy for 3 and a blue, 1/3 Moonfolk Wizard. 1/3 flying, pay 2, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Target creature gets plus or minus X, -0, where X is the number of cards in your hand. I mean, it's okay. Not the greatest. Presence of the Wise. 2 and 2 white for a sorcery. You gain 2 life for each card in your hand. See, the decks that I run, where I like to keep a lot of cards in my hand, isn't white. This just doesn't seem like it's that wise of a card. See what I did there? Haru Ona, 3 and a green, spirit, 2/1. When it comes into play, draw a card. Whenever you play a spirit or arcane spell, you may return Haru Ona to its owner's hand. Again, we go back to that green-white spirit deck I was telling you about. Man, it was nasty. He had a play set of these. He was drawing cards like crazy. Oh, it was crazy, crazy, crazy. It was a good deck. I loved it, but I hate playing against it. And then Kiyomaru, first to stand, 3 and 2 white, legendary creature spirit. Kiyomaru, first to stand's power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in your hand. As long as you have 4 or more cards in hand, Kiyomaru has vigilance. Whenever Kiyomaru deals damage, if you have 7 or more cards in hand, you gain 7 life. So, you know, I just may put these in my SRAM deck, because SRAM, I do always keep a hand in SRAM. Of course, it is an equipment deck, but it's in the right colors. I may do that, just maybe. Well, you guys saw here, so we got some okay cards. Probably not nearly the best that we could have gotten, but certainly not the worst, I don't think. I don't know, although I think Yokura is probably